Did.
Oh, of course you did. Ha! Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Hi, everyone.
We hope that everybody is doing fabulous today. Ann and I were just doing a little catching up beforehand. So,
We were.
we were busy chatting. So we're a couple minutes late, but that's all right.
It's normal.
It
But
is
we're
normal.
here.
Exactly. And that is a gift all in itself because
Some days. Some
some
days it is.
days I know. And again, I got the allergy so bad I can't eat my ears. I can't hear. Anyways, but it doesn't bother me. I still craft. I'm like, whatever. Let's just roll.
Hey, Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie. Okay, so today we're playing with Ann stuff. So excited.
We
All
are.
right. Oh, stop it. All right, you guys. So before we get started, for those of you that are watching us, hi, Kaylin. For those of you that are
Hey,
just watching,
Dorothy.
where's Dorothy? Oh, there she is. Okay. Hi, Dorothy and
Brenda.
Brenda.
Kaylin. Yes, all of you.
Yes,
Yay.
all of you. Yay. So before I get started, I just wanted, those of you that are watching us for the very first time, because we get a lot of looks on replay. So we don't get to talk to those people. So
So
and
we'll just bore you guys.
yeah, well, yeah.
We'll just talk. And Rebecca and Isabel.
Yes. Hello, girls. All of you. Oh, look it. Isabel's already on it. I love it. She cracks me up. Okay, so Ann and I own Bella Crafts Publishing, and we put out a free digital craft magazine 4 times a year. Yep, 4 times a year. It's absolutely free. There's no hidden anything, no nothing, because we don't play like that. So if you the spring issue is out and we're going to be working on summer. That's coming up.
We
So
are working on summer.
we are
We're
working on
going to-
summer. Well, Anne's always working. Always. Always, always. I think she's a workaholic, but don't tell her I said so.
Might be right.
I think so. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when I'm doing my demo, and when I change my cameras, Anne will put in links for me of all the things that we're talking about, so you will know if you're watching us for the very first time. So, along with the free craft magazine, we also do ebooks. Now, those are not free because we have to pay bills just like everybody else. So we have a wonderful collection though of ebooks. So if you're interested in checking those out, you can go to the website and see all the ones that we have. There's some fabulous ones well, they're all fabulous as far as I'm concerned. They're beautifully done. My goodness. Anne does an amazing, amazing job on the magazine and our ebooks as far as laying it all out and all pretty. So yeah. Okay, so you can check that out. And then do you want to tell them about the Do You Love to Craft group?
Oh, we can tell them later.
Okay.
I'll put a link in here because we were late.
We were late. All right, so let's get started then. Yeah. All right. So today, as I said earlier, we're working with Ann's products. Love, love, love. I'll show you real quick because then I'm going to show you again when I put my camera down. But this is what we are creating today.
It's so cute.
Isn't it?
So cute. Yep.
I love, love, love these papers. I mean, these foils. And of course, Ann's papers, definitely. So this is what we're making. So I'm going to switch my cameras over and get started, and we'll just do it.
Yep. She made a cute project, and I'll just remind everybody, I know Dorothy and Isabel have done it. Do hashtag Bella Crafts to like, comment, and share this video with hashtag Bella Crafts to enter for the giveaway this week.
Oh.
And I am going to pop out and put links in while Lisa does her demo.
Okay. I am trying to see if I can. There we go. All right. Perfect. I think. Oh, I can't breathe. All right. So there we go. Now, let me show you once again. Now, I changed my camera a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more of the stuff that I'm going to be using. But so for the close-up stuff, I'll hold it up so you can see it. But this is the beautiful box that we're creating today. I love this so much. When I finished it, it was one of those things where you just go, oh, wow, that is so cool.
It did turn out cute.
It did. It turned out really cute. So, all right. So let me show you what I did to create all of this. All right, because I got my nifty little thing here. But first of all, let me turn my laminator on because we're going to be doing that. And I got to make sure that everything is nice and hot. All right. Pull that up. There we go. Okay. So first of all, I wanted to share with you. These are the toner papers that Ann has. These are all of her designs in this package. She has, I can't even count anymore how many packages, Ann. You'll have to pop in on that one. But I love this one because I like the different shapes and stuff with it. It's just really, really cool. So today I'm going to be using this paper here. And then also she has the black toner sheets, which let me grab mine out of here real quick. Okay, she also has the black toner sheets, and I'm going to show you how I use that. So much fun. All right, so let me put that away. And then the foils that I use, these are brand new foils from Thermoweb Web. I absolutely fell in love with these when Dawn first sent them to us. It was right before our event, and we couldn't have time to play. So I knew that we were going to be doing Ann's her papers today. So I wanted to do something fun with this. So this has 20 pieces in it. There's 5 sheets of 4 different colors, and they all match together. So it's absolutely such a cool package of foils. I absolutely love these. So make sure that you check them out. They have a few other ones. Also in this line, it's called Color Harmony. So make sure you check out Thermoweb for paper there. And then also make sure you check out Ann's website for the toner papers. All right. So also to create the box, I use this die. This is, whoops, wrong way. This is another die from KS Craft. I absolutely love their dies. I've been using them a lot because they're just so much fun. And then I did use this, the little set for the keys. I use that also on the project. So 2 sets of dies. All right, so let me get all of this up out of the way. And we will start creating. Now, I did do a lot of stuff ahead of time, just because we don't want to be bored out of our minds. Or you guys be bored out of your minds. Oh, wait, let me grab my...
Foiling is never boring.
That part is not ever. I always have so much fun. All right, I forgot to prep my glue before we started, so I'm hoping it's not going to give me too much trouble. But as soon as I say that, it's going to, right? Of course it will. All right, let me grab a paper towel here for when it drips. All right, there we go. I'll put this over here so I can check to see if the flow is going to go. There we go. All right. So my awesome glue press from Sweet Petunia. I love this thing so much. It is so easy. If you have trouble with your hands, this is perfect for applying glue. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to Deco Foil the beautiful papers. Now, I wanted to show you all the colors that we're going to be using for this. And there's four different colors in the pack, and I used 3 of those. So this is the leopard print. I don't know if can you guys see that? It's so beautiful and in person. It's just absolutely stunning. Yeah, it is hard to see though. All right, so we use that.
Just hold it at an angle.
Yeah,
a little bit.
A little bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It is beautiful. Okay, so I used this obviously for the front of it. And then for the flap that I did, the flap being this piece right here, I used Ann's toner paper. I love this. Love. Now, this is the lightest color. And when I did it originally, I didn't like the lightest color. Just because, well, I just didn't like it. It wasn't bright enough for me. So there's one though that I did with this because I wanted to show you some of the difference. And I don't even know if you can even see it too much on this. Yeah, it's really pale. It's a beautiful color, but it's really pale. And then I also did this when I did a reverse foiling. There you go. Can you see? There we go. Or a double foiling, reverse foiling. I'm not sure what it's called. But again, it's hard. It's really hard to see.
I call it double foiling.
Double foiling. Yeah. Okay. So it's so pretty. I'm going to save this and the other one for another project because we don't throw these things away. And, you know, if we cut them or whatever, it doesn't matter. We don't throw them away. All right. So for that front piece, the little tab part right here, I use this pretty color. And then for the sides, I'm trying to wait till my heater or my laminator heats up. For the sides, I did use this. And I thought it's really pretty on the side panels. I love that. Okay, so I think, did I double foil that? Now I can't remember. Well, we'll find out. And did I double foil this?
I
can't remember.
Hold it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
you did that on the black. Yep.
All right. So I will show you how to double foil today then. All right. So let me get all of this up out of the way because we need the laminating sheet. We need the carrier sheet, which is this one. I'm going to move my fan out of the way or it's going to be an issue here. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this first one. Actually, you know what? This one is already done. So I'll just double foil this one. Yeah, I'll do that. That's a great idea. All right. So let's start with first, we're going to start with the leopard print. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of the foil and you're going to be using it with a black toner sheet. That's what's going to give you the pattern on here. When I first started foiling, we didn't have the plain, or at least I never used the plain black ones until Ann brought her line out. And then I was like, wow, you really can do a lot of cool things with that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to foil this. So you want to take a parchment piece of paper and cut it a little bit bigger than what you're going to be foiling. Okay, you're going to cut it just a tad bit bigger, and then put each piece in the carrier sheet. This, okay? And then what you want to do, got that in there, then you want to fold that over, make sure that everything kind of stays in place. And then we're going to take the laminator here, and it is ready to go. So what you want to do is, once you have your sheets in your laminator, then what you want to do is put it in. You're going to use a hot laminator, okay? It has to be hot. So we're just going to run it through, and then we'll check out what it looks like when we're done. I'm going to do a couple of them first before I do reveals, so we can just get those out of the way. But you see that? And then it's coming out the other edge. Now, you can get these hot laminator machines anywhere. I bought mine at Walmart, but that was a while ago, and it was only $20. So, you know, you can get them very inexpensively. Whatever. All right, so for the second sheet, this is the little topper, and I use this beautiful purple color for this one. So what you're going to do, again, we're going to put it in our sheet here. Little carrier sheet. There we go. And then we're going to plop it in and then let it run through. Okay. Nice and easy. It's, this is an easy process. A lot of people think that when you're using foils that it's a complicated process. It is not complicated at all. The main thing that you need to remember when you're foiling is you put your toner paper down and you put your foil with the printed side, the shiny side to you. You want this to be face up. Okay. All right, so there's our second sheet. Now, before I do our third, let's take a look at these real quick. All right, so first of all, we'll do this leopard print. It's so pretty. So see, you can see when I'm pulling this off that the toner paper took all of the foil, with an exception of just little slivers on the side, and now you have the pattern.
That's so cool.
On your cards or on your toner paper. I love it. Such an easy process. I like anything that, I like doing complicated things, but sometimes I just love it when it's easy. All right, so this is the second sheet, and we're going to peel this puppy off. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Stunning.
That's what the dark purple papers is what this is from.
You can see that better, yes.
Yes, you can, right? Now, this part, I am not going to throw away. I'm going to save it. And I will show you why I'm going to save it. We're going to pretend that this came off of this sheet. Okay, with the lighter color. Let me get this up out of the way here. So this went through the foil, or went through the machine with the light colored foil on it, that real pale mauve color. Okay, so now, wait, am I doing that right? Back it up. Nope, I got to do it on black. All right. So we'll take this piece and do this piece. How's that? And then I'll save that one for another day. All right. So this, we've already used it, right? So now we're going to put it down because it still has all this pattern on it. So now we're going to put it down on a piece of the black toner paper. Put it in our carrier sheet. I had to think for a minute because I'm thinking, did I do it? Oh, I'm not so good in the morning, people. All right, so once again, we're going to plop this in the machine. And you're going to see how cool it is. Love this. All right. So you want to, heat up your laminator. Make sure that it's really nice and hot when you go to use it. Okay. I have two settings on mine. One is a 3-minute, one is a 5-minute. I have a tendency to usually use the longer setting, the 5-minute setting. Okay, so now it went through that second time. And then watch this. I love, love, love this. All right, so then we're going to pull this off. And you're going to get that sheet that I just showed you. Now, this one is really hard to see. So what we're going to do, since my machine is still on, okay, we're going to do another piece with the light one, because this is what is on the sides of the box. Okay. So we're going to do this, and then I'm going to take it, run it through again, and then I'm going to double foil it. And then you'll be able to see it a little bit better. So I'm going to plop that in there. Okay. I love this. It's so cool. This, you're going to really be able to see the difference in the patterns. All right. So this is called double foiling. So you're going to do the first one. All right. And it's done. I'll move that up out of the way there for a minute. Okay. And then we're going to pull this off. I could have just double foiled the other one, but that's all right. I wanted to show you guys the whole process of it. All right. So this is the pale color, but now what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece again and put it on the black. Now remember, you can put all kinds of different things on black toner paper and then die cut them out. You can do all kinds of things with it. So, don't feel like you need to always use patterns. And black toner paper is really, really good. It's the best that I have used. And I've tried a few. But I just absolutely love hers. It just is really, really pretty. So I'm going to show you this real quick, and then we'll move on, because this is the fun part. Oh, okay. Here we go. The hardest part is waiting for it to come through, because you just get so anxious. All right, I'm going to shut that off. And then now you're going to see all that pattern that you had on that foil from the first run through. Now you're going to peel this off. And can you see? There you can see it. And you'll notice that on the film, there's nothing on here. So all of that foil went onto the toner paper. And that's how you double foil. And you can do so many different patterns, all kinds of cool things with this technique. I know Ann also does a triple foil, which is really absolutely gorgeous too. So, try this.
No waste.
Yeah. There's not. All right. So let me pick up all of this stuff here. And I'm going to run these two pieces through my die cut, because I wanted them I wanted them to be foiled, my papers foiled first before I ran it through. So I'm going to just plop this onto my Big Shot here and grab my 2 pieces. This is just, this piece right here is just from, it's the, oh gosh darn it. What do I do with the thingy? Okay, it's the layering piece to the whole box. You'll see it when I put it all together. All right, so I'm going to just take that and I'm going to run it through. Okay, so we're going to run this through the Big Shot here. And now I have this piece. Now, this is why I say you save these. You save all of these pieces because you can use them again in something, in a whole other project. So make sure that you always save your extras. All right, so we've got our first one die cut. And now I'm going to do the sides. And we're going to run this through twice. Okay, because you need 2 for each box. This is going to be for our side panels. Oops, that's not on there straight. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to run this one through. And pull it out. The other thing you can do too, if you want to save time, is just cut 2 pieces of your toner paper a little larger than your die and then run them both through together. Okay, you can do it that way too if you're, you want to do it quick. But I'm just going to do it like this for now. Okay, and then we're going to run this one through. Okay. This up out of the way here. All right. So now we have our side pieces. Okay, so I'm going to put this one away. And again, save this piece because you can use it in another project. Ann and I both, I think she has much more than I do, but we both have containers full of this stuff. All right.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do, right? Okay, so now you've got your foiling done. You've got your die cutting, this part done. And then what you're going to do for the box, okay, what I meant by the layer is this is the layer that you can add the animal print to when you put the box together. Okay, so this is, you're going to fold these all on the score lines. And you're going to cut out 2, okay? Because this is your box. So you want to make sure that you get all of those folds nice and crisp, which I will do that here in a sec. And then there is another little fold right here. There we go. And then there's a fold here. This little one on the side here is a little hard to do. So just work with it. There we go. And then we're going to fold these. Okay, and then fold this one. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me just run this over real quick. Not too worried about the top here. or this piece. All right. So now we're going to do the same thing for this one. Okay, again, there's a fold right there. Okay, can you see that? There we go. And then there's 2 folds on this little tiny side piece. So you're going to fold back and then fold front on this little piece. And then you're going to do this one. Okay, lay that down, make sure that one's really crisp. There we go. Because that's what your stuff is going to be glued to. So you want to make sure that, you know, it's going to work really well. All right. So you've got your box cut out, done. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put it together. Okay. Now, before we do that, I found it easier to just go ahead and add your foils paper right on top instead of doing it when it's all put together, which you could do it that way too, but this is just easier. Oh, come on. All right, I gotta stop for just a minute, guys, so I can fix my glue. Get it cleaned out here a little bit. And for those of you that don't know, this is called Zip Dry Paper Glue. And this is from Beacon Adhesives. This is absolutely my favorite, all-time favorite glue for paper crafting. Because I found, you know, when you've been doing this for quite some time, you have a lot of, you know, projects created. And, you know, I remember when my mom passed and, you know, going through all of the stuff that she saved that I made for her, you know, cards or whatnot. And the thing that was always so cool is that sometimes if I used the double-sided tape, my projects didn't stay together for a long time. The ones that I used my glue on, they stayed together perfectly. So that is what I love about this glue. And I have been using it for a very, very long time. All right. Actually, I was one of the testers of this when they brought it out originally. All right. So we're going to slap this one right here. Okay. And then got any excess, just go ahead and wipe it off. And then also what you can do is grab one of these nifty little tools, and that will take any adhesive right off. All right, so there's the front. And then now we're going to do the sides. Now, I think I probably would have, on my project, I didn't do it, but I think if I was going to give it away to someone, I would have gone ahead and done the back side too. Because you'll see on mine, I've got my front and my sides, but I left my back off. So I think I would have put it on and just gone ahead and finished it off. But because I didn't want to use all of this paper up so I could show you guys what to do, I only did the front part of it. But yeah, if I was going to finish it off, I would totally, cover my back also. All right, let me get all this stuff up out of my way here because I need that. Oop. All right. So now we're going to put this on. And one of the other reasons why I like glue so much is because it gives me some wiggle room. So if I put something on, excuse me, and it's crooked, I have a little bit of time where I could move it around and not ruin the whole project. And since I can't do anything straight, I'm terrible at that. This always comes in handy. All right. So we're going to finish the box off. We're going to put this together. So this is now our bottom piece. And you see how easy this goes together, right? It's just so, see, like right there. Didn't have that on there and still gave me time to come back. All right. And then we're going to do this other one over here. Okay. So now you've got your bottoms done. And of course, you want to take a little bit more time than what I'm doing to make sure that, you know, the glue is dried or at least a little bit. I'm totally rushing through this. All right, so now we're going to glue the box together. So I want to pull this out and pull this side out. And then what we're going to do is, for me, what I thought was easiest, I did the bottom first, okay? So just add a little bit of glue here to your bottom piece, and then you're going to slide this right over the back. Okay. Make sure we got everything straight. And then you can go in with something and just kind of press it down in there just to make sure that it's going to stick. And then we're going to glue the sides. All right, so we've got this one side here. And again, too, I'm making quite a mess. So you also would want to, you know, go a little bit slower so you don't get glue all over everything. All right, so we've got our one side over here done. And this little piece up here that still needs to be glued, I wait and I did this one last. So I did my back first and then both of my sides. And it was, trust me, it was so much easier than to glue the whole piece. Okay, now we're going to add some more glue here. Okay, make sure that's on there good. And then too, what you can do again, and it's a little tricky because, you know, the box isn't huge, but just go in and take a bone folder or a score tool or whatever you have, and then just kind of push those sides down so you know that they're going to stick okay. All right. And then the last little piece that we're going to glue, we're going to glue this one to the inside also. Okay, let me fold this a little bit better. Get my fingers all up in there. Okay, does anybody have questions so far? I haven't seen anything, so.
Not really.
Okay, good. That either means that I'm doing it correctly or everybody's falling asleep on me.
Well, Dorothy did ask, do you ever have a problem with your line of glue showing on the paper or the paper warping?
Never.
Not with that, no.
Not with this glue. I think the only exception to that, Dorothy, would probably be vellum. But, you know, there's so many things about vellum that's, you know, really hard to adhere. So, you know, but as far as anything else that I have tried, any paper at all, there's no warping. It dries clear. It dries quickly. But it's just, yeah, it's just awesome. I love this glue so, so much. Obviously, because I've been using it for a really long time. All right, so now we've got our top piece. And this is what I did in the purple, as you can see there. Okay, and then we're going to fold this here right on the fold there. Okay, and then you're going to take that, and then we're going to glue this. Now, I don't know if the company that, made this, I'm not sure if they have a different way to do it, because that's the one downfall about ordering from them, is because there's no instructions that come. So obviously, though, they do have a lot of YouTube videos, so that always helps. I didn't watch a YouTube on this one, but I have on other ones that I've done using their stuff. So I'm assuming that this is how I did it. How's that? All right. And then I'm just going to glue this piece down.
Celine, she's using zip dry paper glue. It is from Beacon Adhesives.
Yes. My very, very, very first meeting as a professional designer was with Beacon Adhesives. Do you remember that, Ann? Did you hear me?
I do remember. I met with Diane too.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
Yeah, she was. I loved her so much. All right, so now you got your top in your box and everything is all hunky-dory and put together, right? So now we're going to add some fun stuff. All right, now I'm not going to do it here because it would just take too much time, but I did, because this is a gift box, and it's going to be open and closed, and and if somebody wants to save it and then give it to somebody else, you want to make sure that your holes are not going to tear. So I went ahead and I put eyelets in all 4 of the holes here, with just some of the little, I can't remember what size these are. I know they're not like a 3/8, maybe an 1/8 of an inch. I don't know, but that's what they look like. Okay. So I put 4 in there with my trusty crimping, or whatever this tool thing is called, the crocodile. This one. I love this thing. Oh. All right. So you're going to add those. It's not necessary, it'll be fine if you don't. But for me, I just wanted to do that. Okay. So the 4 eyelets are going to go in there. And then this is part of the second set that I showed you. This is a key set. Let me show you again. Okay. And I just thought that this would look really, really cute with my box. So again, I die cut the pieces out. This is just a plain piece of pattern paper that I had on hand. And then I'm just going to take some of my glue here and put it around the edges. Yep, there we go. All right, and then this is going to lay right on top. Now, the one I did in the silver, but I cut this out to do with you guys because I thought this was really pretty too, with the mauve colored glitter paper. All right, so we've got that. And then also in the set, there's also keys, or a key. So what I did, of course, I put eyelets in each of these pieces. Okay. And then for these, what I did, This is just some silver paper, silver cardstock, nothing special. And these are just glitter papers. And what I did for each key is I cut out two for each one. So it would make it just a little bit thicker. Because originally I was going to have them hanging. And then I decided at the last minute I didn't want to do that. I was just going to add them and glue them down. So, that's going to be a step that will be up to you if you want to, if you want to do that or not. But what we want to do now is take a little piece of string here that we're going to put our keys through. And then, you're going to decorate this however you want. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I did. And then, you go ahead and do it however. All right. So I've got those two tied. And then I'm going to run both of these pieces here through my backside. Now, again, this is just like a little added detail. You don't really need it, but I just thought that they looked much better. That the keys were actually hanging from something instead of just glued onto this piece. So again, it's, just a detail. You guys that have been watching me for a while know how much I love my details. All right, so you're going to pull that through. And then what you can do with this is just take either a piece of tape or your glue those down. Okay. And then separate your keys just a little bit. And then we're going to add some glue. Again, you don't need a whole lot. These are really small. So we want to lay these down. There we go. And pull these just a tad bit tighter. There. Okay. And so now you have your little key holder and your keys. And then what I did to finish it all off, they do have a die in the box set that is a heart. And they decorated it with a heart on the front and then just put it there. So what I did, because I wanted to do something a little bit different, I'm going to do the heart for this, but then I'll show you what I did on mine. So you're just going to add that in right there. Okay, just as a little decoration. And then I'm going to take this is just some of the rhinestones that come in the long, or the big pieces, strips. And then I just cut them to however I want to use them. So you're going to take a little bit of this and then cut this down. Oh, I missed that other thread. All right, how are we on time? Okay. All right, and now for this, you got to kind of glue as you go. That's how I did it, and it was much easier than laying down a whole piece and trying to get it straight. So just take it, and then I started right underneath my centerpiece, which in this instance is this heart. Okay, and then, oops, down here, I'm just going to do the bottom part. I'm not going to do the middle, but you would glue it all the way down. But for time reasons, we'll just do it like this. Okay. Make sure. See, this is why I said I like why I like my glue, because I don't do things straight. So it gives me some wiggle room, which I love. All right. And then I don't like this little extra one on here, so we're going to cut this one off. There we go. All right. So from there, all I did was added some ribbon to the top here of my keychain thingy, whatever it's, I'm not sure what it's called, but we'll say a keychain because that's what it reminded me of. So I'm assuming that's what it was. All right. And for this, you're going to want to glue that on there, but I don't think it's going to hold right now. It will eventually, but I don't know if it'll hold when we need it. All right, so right there. All right, so just add some ribbon there. You can go through the hole if you want. I'm just doing it a quick way. And then cut those tails off. And then finish it off. You're going to add your little key here. This really cute piece. And we're going to add that right about there. Okay. And then let me show you my finished one, what I did with my finished one. Add some string at the top. Okay, so you close it. And how I did that was I just pulled the string through the first two holes. Hold it down so I would have a, a nice tail. This I didn't cut, so it's going to be really long, but you're just going to pull this through. And that's how you're going to close your box. And you can too use ribbon for this if you want, but that's up to you. Okay, so just pull it tight. And like I said, this is like really, really long. So what I did here was I just tied it into a bow. There we go. So tie that in a bow real quick. Did I grab it? No. I'm really kind of glad that I did not have time to put my nails on today, because I think I would have had more trouble with this.
Too funny.
Yeah, so I had to go naked today. Naked nails. All right. Whoa, there we go, for crying out loud. I can just hear my mother right now. That shouldn't have taken you that long to make a bow. I've taught you.
Well, it's because you're live.
Of course it is. All right, so you're just going to pull those down. You make it look pretty, however you want, and then cut off your edges. And as you can see here, this is how I finished mine. I added a little bit of a rhinestone trim down here. And then, of course, I added this little butterfly at the top. So I didn't have any more of those to show you guys on the box, but that's all I did to add the extra on. But it's just a really cute box, to give a gift in, to put candy in, all kinds of fun stuff. So I hope you like it. The foils with the paper is just gorgeous. I just love it. I love it how it all pulled together really, really well.
Super cute.
There we go. All right. So you guys talk amongst yourselves while I get some of this mess up out of the way.
Okay. I will go through some of the comments and while you clean up. Okay. So Denise said she was watching on Facebook, but couldn't post a comment there, and remembered she can do that from YouTube. I'm not sure why you couldn't post a comment, but thanks for watching. We do appreciate it always. Isabel said it's really good to see you putting the box together from the beginning. which is always a good thing.
Yeah,
Karen said,
because
oh, go ahead.
yeah, because what I said about this is, this particular company, she sells the dice for very, it's inexpensive to get them. They are original dies, though, you guys. I will not use anything that I know has been taken from another company. So I found out that this company is not like that. So that's why I used them. But there's no instructions in each of the little packages that you get them in. So she does have lots of YouTube videos that you can watch. And I could have watched, but this one was easy enough to figure out because I've been doing boxes for a while now. So this one was just super easy to figure out anyways. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that I showed you from the beginning how to put it all together. So if you do decide to get it, you'll know that you've got instructions, got
Yes.
video instructions. And then, of course, don't forget, I'm going to do a blog post on Sunday. So you'll have step-by-step photos and instructions. So everything will be there too if you need additional help. And of course, you can always call me or email me,
I
text
was
me,
going to
whatever.
say, you can message her.
Yeah, message me. Yeah, I don't really do phones.
She doesn't do phones.
I don't like phones.
Um, Karen said she has another project to do. Denise
Okay.
said, pretty project. I love this sparkle. I love anything with foil or glitter. Yes. Kaylin said she has a huge jar of old keys and keep thinking of ways to use and display them. Yeah, old keys are awesome. In my drawers back here, well, this goes the whole length, and I do have a couple key drawers.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a couple, but I have quite a few. But and I thought about using them too, but I wanted to use that other set. I wanted to try
Which
it.
is pretty.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that. And that set also has two different sizes. The one I used is a smaller size. So there's also a bigger size in there too.
Rebecca said it looks like old time hotel key fob. She loves it. And
Yeah.
Denise also has vintage keys that would be pretty. And Kim said, dang it, I missed the beginning. Where will the replay of the tutorial be? Kim, you can watch it on Facebook. You can watch it on YouTube. Our YouTube is Bella Crafts Publishing. And Lisa also does a blog post on Sunday with both of the lives we do today. That will have them right on our website, which is bellacraftspublishing.com. So
yeah, I'll have all the links for everything.
Anybody to miss anything.
Yeah. And I'll have also links in there for the products that I used, so you'll know where to get Ann's toner papers and, the Deco foil. I'll have links in the blog posts for all of that, you guys. So don't worry about it.
Well, and I put the links to my paper in here.
Oh, good. Okay.
And
good.
the zip dried glue. I put our affiliate link for that.
For the zip dry. Love that.
Yeah. So
good.
It is.
Love
it was a cute project. Very cute.
Thank you. It was pretty, it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy to put together. So, but it would just, make a nice little gift to give to somebody. I'm always thinking about things. I love boxes and stuff like that. So I do a lot of them, but I really, really like them. So,
but they come in handy.
They do.
Those last minute gifts.
Yes, they do.
I think all over my hands. But we will be back in an hour. I am doing a live and I am just playing with some of my products. I'm going to be making some birthday tags. I'll be using my watercolors with Emerald Creek. And I will have my Rhinestone Genie templates that if I have time, I will do that on one of the tags. And I have my papers and a happy birthday sheet that I'm using with fonts.
Oh, nice. So yeah, I just used one little set of products. She's got a whole lot of product lines out there, guys. So, you got to check them all out. My Rhinestone Genie was actually out. I was thinking about doing like a rectangle over the front of the box. And then I thought, if I'm going to do that and I'm going to foil, it might take a little too long. So I decided to go ahead with the foils.
Right. And, I'm just going to have it here in case there's time. but I
Yes.
just have a bunch of stuff out here to play. And
Yes.
sometimes playing, like I say, is the best thing.
Oh, it is. And you guys that are from Bellicon, I did do a demo on the rhinestone chini, which was absolutely horrible. So I will be refilming that.
It's not
So
that
you
it was
can see
horrible.
exact.
You
It
know,
was
technical
horrible.
difficulties you were having.
It was. I wanted to shoot myself in the head. I mean, because it really is easy to do, and I want to make sure that you guys know how to do it the right way. So I will be refilming that and putting it into that Facebook group. So there. All right. I'm done.
We will announce the winner of the live during of last week's live
Yep.
for the Sizzix package. When I go live this afternoon in an hour, less than an hour.
Less than an hour. Yeah.
Yep. So
All right, you
thank
guys.
you all for joining us.
Yes. Thank you so much, you guys. We'll see you back here in about an hour and do what we always say. So you want to take a little time to craft.
Because it's good for your soul.
It
Definitely is.
All right, you guys take care. We'll see you back in an hour.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.